So I guess TNA watched Lucha Underground, apparently. What's going on, everyone? This is Aaron of the Blue Tuber here, and today doing a video I hadn't quite planned on doing, and that is this. Now, I released a video, the last video I think I uploaded was my reaction to the director's cut vignette between Broken Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy for their match at Slammiversary, and I thought it was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. But like I said in that video, I'm not particularly up to date on TNA, but I did find out a little bit. Apparently that was built up for their match at Slammiversary, which already happened. Jeff won, and then they had a rematch, a steel cage of some sort, and Jeff Hardy won again. And apparently Matt Hardy issued one more final challenge, and this match was to take place not at the Impact Zone, but at North Carolina, I guess, at their homes. And he dubbed this the Final Deletion. And given the fact that the promo I reviewed last time was just absurd and amazing in a horrible way, I had to do this, and I have to watch. I have to see this. There's no doubt. I have to see this. So we are going to see this now. So here we go. I am just ready as ever. So let's load this up here, and here we go. Well, there's the gardener. This is really weird without commentary. No. Really? Wow, you fucking botched that up. Hit his head on the freaking ladder. What? Fireworks? Jeff just asked, what's wrong with you? I really think that's a good question to ask the people behind this. I'm not sure if I'm watching wrestling or a freaking horror movie. That was great! Oh shit! Freaking Matt getting shot at by freaking fireworks. Oh, and now he's using a boat. Okay, now they're going in the water. How you gonna pin him in the water, jackass? He's gonna come out from behind you. He's gonna come out from... No. Well, that makes freaking sense, right? It's the gardener! Why'd you tase Willow? This makes no sense! What are you doing? Where's the gardener? Really? That's it? Two? He beats Willow? What? What? Senor Benjamin? Senor Benjamin's Willow now? I clearly saw him tase Willow. This makes no fucking sense! Now Jeff's back. A candle? What the... Okay, Jeff's dead. He just fell off that... How did he shoot fire up there? Yeah, you might want to get him away from the fire. Well, thank God for that. It's over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have seen with my eyes probably one of the greatest, yet disturbing and utterly confusing pieces of work I've seen in a long time. I honestly didn't think they were going to top that vignette, but they've topped it. Okay, so I watched it like another time, okay? I watched it one more time and got the absurdity out of it. this is one of those, once again, this is so bad it's good. And I think TNA has delivered here. This is definitely worth watching, okay? I don't know what's going on. I don't know who came up with this entire thing. If it was Matt Hardy, by God, man, you are a genius. I've always heard he's had a reputation for having a good mind for the business, but holy crap, man, you did it. So I guess TNA watched Lucha Underground, apparently. They have to. You can tell right now TNA has been watching Lucha Underground, because this is what this reminded me of. I've seen a little bit of Lucha Underground, and I thought it was pretty innovative in the fact that it tries to blend its wrestling with sort of like a story soap opera thing, like the old school days. This reminded me of an old school WCW promo, or a thing that they would do, you know, pre-NWO era. You know how Hogan went into, you know, the Dungeon of Doom. Ha! It's not hot! You know, that bullshit. This is what this reminds me of. And yes, that stuff was so bad it's good, just like this. This is great. I never thought I would see something like this in this era, this year, 2016. I never thought I would see something on a major platform like this. This is amazing. So let's talk a little bit about it, okay? There's no commentary in it. That's interesting. But, you know, it keeps you entertained. I was fully entertained the whole time, no matter how horrified I was. They're using... This is a glorified backyard wrestling match, which is kind of interesting, because the Hardys, if you've watched any of their documentaries and know anything about them, that's how they started, was in backyard wrestling. So it's interesting because it kind of goes full circle. And I appreciate that. It's interesting that they would do that. Kind of like in that last vignette where it looked like they were going to fight in that ring in the garage. It's like, I didn't think they would actually do it, but they actually did it. Jeff, of course, climbing the giant tree, botching the swanton. It really wasn't a swanton, really. He just kind of rolled himself over because he really couldn't get a good leverage to jump off that tree. He botched to hit his head, it looked like, on the ladder. The performances were just absurd. Okay, now, this is where we kind of get a little bit off sidetrack here. They are down by, I guess, a pond, and they both fall in. Matt Hardy comes out, says, "It's over, Brother Nero," or some bullshit like that. And then Willow pops out. Okay, not Jeff Hardy, Willow. So Jeff Hardy, who was shirtless, falls into the water, comes out. He's got the full Willow get-up. He's got the mask, the coat, everything, the makeup. We're going into some absurd bullshit territory here. Okay, obviously, this is not to be taken seriously, because in no mind could this really happen. They're not taking themselves... This is supposed to be not taken serious. This is the beauty of this. And I know this sounds like I'm trolling, but I'm being serious here. In a world of WWE, how everything is so serious and all, it's a bit of a fresh air. And they're taking a piece of Lucha Underground's formula and they're working it. And this is amazing. So Willow comes out. He gets tased by the gardener. Now the gardener, who I mentioned in the first video, you know, he's sitting there planning, "Oh, is everything okay, Mr. Hardy? Oh, everything's fine." Apparently his name is, I guess, Senior something. But he tases Willow. Willow collapses. Matt Hardy gets himself together, comes over, pins Willow, thinking it's Jeff Hardy. The ref counts 1, 2, 3. Then the ref decides to take the mask off, and it's the frickin' gardener. The gardener! So now Jeff Hardy, according to this, has the ability to fall in water, turn into Willow, and then after being tased, he can somehow relieve himself from the costume and put a fully conscious gardener into the Willow costume and then render him unconscious. What? What is going on here? What is going on? Okay. Oh, I also want to mention the fireworks spot, because that's a little earlier than this, but that was great. Matt starts getting a Roman candle and he starts blasting Jeff with it. "What the hell's wrong with you?" All that great stuff. And then he thinks like he's got Jeff down, so Matt goes around, and here comes Matt, and all of a sudden you see Matt's shot, a close-up of him. He's like, "Oh shit!" And here comes Jeff. Boop! Payback's a bitch! Roman candle! And then Matt runs and he grabs the frickin' a tin boat and then puts him over and shielding himself from this. Oh, I know I'm giving away everything that's going, but trust me, the link in the description, I'll link you the video that I watched. You've got to see it. It's amazing. Any hooser, get over to that big Hardy symbol. Jeff's got a big giant Hardy symbol, or Matt, one of the two. And Jeff chokes out Matt here, and he climbs this ladder, and he's getting ready to fall off of the Hardy symbol to do a swanton. Well, Matt starts having these flashbacks of their childhood, and there's different flashbacks coming back. And then some woman, I'm assuming Rebby or something, hands him a #1 birthday candle. And it's lit, and she hands it to him, and Jeff's getting ready to, he does the, ha, or whatever, and he's getting ready to fly off. Well, all of a sudden, I don't know how they do it, but from Matt Hardy and that candle, a giant flame flies up, knocks Jeff Hardy off of this symbol. He falls off, crashes into the dirt, which dirt is not fun to land, it's not soft to land on. With that much dirt, it's gonna hurt. And I was like, oh, Jeff's dead. Jeff's dead. He has to be dead. And then Matt drags him, and I thought these guys were going to fall into the fire because the fire was pretty prominent. Pulls him over. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Now, my initial post thoughts, is this Jeff Hardy's send-off? Well, I've heard reports that the WWE hasn't contacted Jeff to come back, so I don't know for sure if this is a send-off. This could very well just be Matt Hardy getting a victory, which, if he's going to go gung-ho with this character, his character needs to get a victory here. Jeff's beaten him twice, apparently, so here we go. Give broken Matt Hardy something. Now, if this character lasts, I don't know, you mentioned something about deleting Jeff would lift the curse. Does this mean we've seen the end of broken Matt Hardy? I surely hope not. But this would make sense. Beating Jeff Hardy, relinquishing his demons, now Matt Hardy can become back to where he was again. We don't know. You'll have to find it, I guess, on Impact. I probably won't watch it because I don't have cable. I just watch streaming services. I'll just have to check it out on YouTube whenever I get the chance. But holy damn. Yeah, so I'm going to leave the link in the description of the video I watched on YouTube that captures. Now, I don't believe it's the director's cut. I believe it's just what somebody recorded off the TV, because you can see the Pop TV logo. But yes, definitely check this out. Support TNA. Obviously, now everything else they're doing is not so good because I've tried to catch up. But this is worth it. This is absolutely worth it. You need to watch this. Watch it, and please, if you would like this video, subscribe. Leave your thoughts. Was there anything that you thought you found interesting in it? Let me know in the comments. Let me know, hey, tell me I'm wrong about everything. Or let me know, say, hey, I like what you're doing, or whatever. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we see more of the broken Matt Hardy if this continues. As of now, this is Aaron, the Blue Tuber, and I will definitely see you next time.